Hey there, this is Attorney Lance Fryrear, Defender of Justice, and I'm here to tell you today about bail bonds. And what does a bail bond mean in getting your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your son, your mom or dad out of jail? Well, when a police officer arrests one of us, they put us in jail. And then sometimes a judge says, well, hey, I don't trust you to come back to court. And if I can't trust you to come back to court, I'm not going to let you out of jail unless you pay some money to the jail to get out. And that's called a bond or a bail amount that someone has to pay to get that person out of jail. For example, you get arrested for DUI, your girlfriend does, the court looks at her terrible record and says, well, I don't think she's coming back to court, she's dangerous, so I'm going to set bail amount of $20,000. Now, do you want to get out of jail? You got to have $20,000. I don't have $20,000. Do you have $20,000? Well, if you don't have the $20,000, you can call a bail bonding company. The bail bonding company is in the business to post a bond. And a bond is a promise for the bail bonding company to pay 20 grand to the court if your girlfriend doesn't show up for a court date. But that's going to cost you some money to have that bonding company make that promise for the court. It's going to cost you usually 10% of the total bond amount to get them to post the bond in court. So if the court says it's $20,000, you're going to pay the bonding company $2,000 to get your girlfriend out of jail. Now, if you happen to get a private attorney for your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you're going to have to pay usually only 8%. And because us private attorneys, we're going to make sure that person goes to court. We're going to remind them the court date, stuff like that. So on a $20,000 bond, if you get a private attorney, it's only going to cost you usually about $1,600. So how do you find a bail bondsman? Well, they're everywhere. You can find, billboards, the internet, stuff like that. In choosing a bail bondsman, they have different terms. Sometimes they're going to want collateral, where you got to sign away your house or your car to get them to make that promise. Because guess what? When you bail your girlfriend out, if she runs off to Mexico, you're going to have to pay the bail bondsman company that 20 grand that they paid the court. And sometimes they make you sign over collateral. So you want to call around. Hey, do you need collateral? Do you need collateral? Many bonding companies will not ask for collateral unless the bail or bond amount is $75,000. Some bonding companies also want a co-signer. If you don't have a job and you got $1,600 to pay them, but you don't have a job, they might want a co-signer because they know you're not going to be able to come up with the 20 grand when someone runs off and doesn't come back to court. So if you have a question about bail or bond, you can get a hold of us. I'm Lance Fryrear from the Law Office of Lance Fryrear. Hey, I didn't call myself Defender of Justice. A client gave me this recently, and so I'm trying it out. And so if you need defense, or your loved one or your girlfriend needs defense, please give us a call and we'll be there for you. Thanks.